The mic might not have been on. I don't think he needed it, though. I thought it worked out just fine. So maybe 3 weeks ago, when I decided the program, I was just in a different state of mind. I don't know. We decided to change it. We were talking about the program at the dress rehearsal, which was about half hour before the concert. I said, "What's the order?" And then Bernie kind of called out an order, and I said, "Oh, let's do that." And I looked at the program. That's not what it is. So this next tune is actually going to be "Send in the Clowns." This is a Stephen Sondheim selection, arranged by Dave Bardoon. This one happens to be the most standard arrangement of this piece for stage band, for jazz ensemble. And it's actually going to feature in the program, how could we ever leave out Mia Linderman? I don't know how that's possible, but there's a piano solo feature for Mia, and it also features Kevin at the end on a trumpet solo. So this is Send in the Clowns, arranged by Dave Bardoon. We hope you enjoy it. So this next tune, this is Don't Get Sassy. This is a Thad Jones composition arranged by Mike Carubia. Mike Carubia, you wouldn't know Mike Carubia, I don't think, unless you follow modern jazz band stage writing for young jazz ensembles. I don't know if you do that. But he wrote a lot of, so Thad Jones, if you know Thad Jones, Mel Lewis from the 50s, 60s, 70s, had just an amazing band. They still play, the Village Vanguard Orchestra plays all of Thad Jones's arrangements, and they still play at the Village Vanguard in New York City. So this is one of Thad's arrangements, Thad's tunes arranged by Mike Carubia. Mike Carubia recently passed away within the last couple of years, but he left behind a legacy of just a wonderful collection of music that is taken from the Thad Jones library, but made accessible for younger players to play because the arrangements are incredibly challenging and are played by professional orchestras all over the world. So this is a great arrangement. We're going to try to feature as many people as possible. You're going to hear from John Shanklin on the guitar. You'll hear from Shoni Dahoney on the sax, on the alto sax. You'll hear from Oscar Fenster again, Bernie Talley, Grace McClelland, Caroline Burst, Amelia Malpass, Holden Lester, Kevin Decker. Did I leave? And Katie Evans. You'll hear from Katie Evans as well. Yeah. So I want to just mention before I do this chart too that so this jazz band went to the Sherburne pageant just this past weekend and did a fabulous job. One of the judges commented how amazing and just cool it was to see so many players featured. Not a single solo was written out. They're improvising everything, and they're just crushing on it. So I'm really, really proud of them. Also, you know this now, I think, but just knew this today. This band had the highest score of any jazz ensemble at Sherburne this past weekend, so that deserves a round of applause. So we're actually going to start with our rhythm section. We're going to jump some solos in here, and just, this is Don't Get Sassy by Thad Jones. All right, so for our last number for you, thank you so much for just being amazing. I love these kids on stage, and they know this. They're just absolutely wonderful people, and they're wonderful because you are wonderful, and you instill in them a sense of kindness and gratitude and caring for one another, and just a really profound sense of respect for everything that they do in life. And it's just such an amazing opportunity for me to stand in front of kids like this, and I would never trade it for anything in the world. You truly have wonderful children, and I so thank you for them. We have a few seniors on stage, and I do want to recognize our seniors. This isn't their last time that they'll play with the jazz ensemble. We're playing at the Rochester International Jazz Festival on Monday, June 24th. At 4:30 p.m. on that main Jazz Street stage. It's the corner of East Ave and Gibb Street. I'll send information out for everybody so you know exactly where and when. So they'll get to play one more time. But we have seniors in the group that it'd be a total shame if I didn't recognize them right now. So Bernie Talley, please stand up. Georgia Brick, please stand up. We have John Shanklin on the guitar. Please stand up. And we have Kevin Decker in the back on the trumpet, on lead trumpet. So this last tune is called Slight Derangement. It was actually written for the Brockport High School Jazz Ensemble by a local composer by the name of Brett Zvacek many years ago, but it's just a great piece. And we're going to feature a few people on this one as well. And let me tell you who those people are before we cook in this last tune here. So we're going to have Grace McClellan, Caroline Burrs, Katie Evans, and then we're going to have Colton Perry, Holden Lester, and Oscar Fenster, and Ethan Bradshaw on the drum kit. So we hope you enjoy this last tune. Thank you all so much. If you want to give us just a couple minutes, we'll get set up for the awards portion of tonight's concert. Thank you so much for being here.